Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Pagel, and for this video I will be showing you examples of different web designs that fit the criteria of this assignment, so the good, the bad, the ugly, and the educational, and I will be covering them in that specific order. So on to our first website, UNICEF. So UNICEF stands for the United Nations Children's Fund, and they work in 190 countries and territories to save children's lives, to defend their rights, and to help them fulfill their potential. The only negative so far for this site that I've seen is that there's no dates of revision clearly labeled on the home page. The only reason I say that is because the home page shows many different articles that you can go to, and without these dates on the front page, it doesn't show you when the last time these were added or changed around. However, in them there are dates of when these were edited. So for this one, scroll down past all the very sad photos. It says that this was updated the 3rd of April 2018, so today. So it's very on top of things, and it's good to know that they are up to date. However, I would like to see revision dates on the first page as well, just because then you know when they last added these. However, I guess it's not that hard to go within them. So that's just me being nitpicky. However, overall, I give this site a good rating. So back up to the top. All the image on the site are related to the overall effort the site is trying to make, and that's my first reason. It's focused around children, what they need, what they are going through in the world. All of the photos connect to the articles. Here's an infant for a quiz about how much you know about newborns, a young child who is injured, connected to 1 month of earthquakes in Papua New Guinea. Over here, we have 7 years of war in Syria. It shows a classroom, a child, and it just shows the learning environment they have been growing up in. Again, with the links here. So all connects to the overall message that is trying to be portrayed. My second reason for this being a good website is the links are all useful, helpful, and appropriate to the overall message. Plus, it also has links to other useful sites relating to this one. So I already showed you how this connected straight away to the article. But if I scroll down, they have related UNICEF sites. The one that I looked at was Voices of Youth. And that website pops right up, and the messages are connected and relevant. So back to UNICEF, and it brings you right up where you left off. My third reason is this site is packed with information and informational links, including current events from around the globe and research and reports that are needed to make educated choices on how to help these children. It has a tab here about research and reports that have been done, and it is full of different articles. If you go up here, back to research and reports, it brings up a page that shows their latest reports and a link to view all reports. This amount of information packed into this one site makes it extremely useful to the user. the last thing I want to say about this site, just as I go, because it's a last minute note, is that at the top of the pages there's several different languages in which the website is available. I just think that's so important because it allows this website to be accessible to different people around the world when we're looking at issues from around the world. Okay, so that is the good and I used UNICEF, and I think there was obvious reasons for it. And on to the bad. So for this section, it could be okay or bad. I think this website leans more towards the bad, and it is waking people up with truth. The actual website is NWO Killers, so New World Order Killers. On this page, there is actually a mission statement. It says, destroying man-made religions and traditions and exposing the church's lies, exposing Satan and his NWO. That's fine. However, do you see where this is? It took me a moment to see it. It was actually one of the last things I saw on this page. It is all the way up here, at the very top, in tiny little print, and not written very well. It's just kind of gross. I'm fine if you have an extreme message statement. However, it's kind of one of those things where you can't really see it. It's not really fulfilling the purpose that it should be fulfilling. It's in a terrible location. It's way at the top of the screen, and it's very small, and it doesn't sound very good. The next thing that I have to complain about this site is that as you load this page, this is what comes up. If you scroll down a little bit, you can see it all. So, my other complaint is how the different articles and links are presented. As you enter the page, you are bombarded with a total of 39, not including the tabs, which make it 42. They work, that's fine. However, there's a better way to organize that. It's just not very well thought out. My third and final complaint about this site is, as you're scrolling down, the creator has many different things, and it's the things he believes in. I'm not going to tear them down. However, I really don't like how when you're scrolling through the videos, you come across not one, but 2 and 3 videos that are expired or no longer available. And it just shows that the videos that this person, that they are not updating their site and keeping the most current and useful information on it. And so that's just not a very good way to go about it. I will say they do have contact information to Facebook, so at least you can find this person and communicate with them about their site. So, that is it for the bad. Now, on to the nasty or ugly. Irish Rex Online. So, as you come to this page, this is what shows up. It says, A Diver's Guide to the Shipwrecks Around Ireland. The description should describe what the page should do or produce, yet the website does not do anything. This is it. It says who it's powered by, copyright irishRexOnline.net, 1997 to 2018. Click ship logo to enter. I will do that here in a second. But that is it. This is the first page. There's really just nothing going on. So on to my second complaint. There's a lack of information completely on this site other than right here. 10,305 vessels approximately wrecked and or stranded, I'm guessing, around Ireland. That's just not enough to make the site important, necessary, or relevant in any way. So that's my second complaint. My third, however, is that the links are not useful. You can't really even see what the links are, except for that one. So after I saw that, I realized the pictures could be links, and they are. For the first one, Gold Site Maritime Web Award. Click on it, maybe double click. There we go. Comes up as Yahoo. Turn your idea into a great website. I think that would have been a good thing to do for this person. But good effort. The next one, Webmaster's Choice World-Class Websites. Server not found. This has come up the last 20 times I have clicked on that link. We will save this one for just a little bit. So if we go down to the ship and click on it, we come up with conditions of use. Neither of these links, this one, or this one, or this one, go anywhere. That's it. This is the amount of information that's on this website, and it's not even relevant information. And this does not go anywhere. It just goes back to the first page. Try going back. So, now to my last link, and most favorite link, Lagoon View Yacht Club Award of Merit. When you go there, it is not a yacht club. It is horse racing betting. Benefits that come with horse betting. I am very confused. Going back. Overall, this site has no content and is just kind of useless. So I would call this one nasty, just because it has no point and none of the links are useful, unless you want to try to win money on horse racing. So on to my last site. This is my educational website. It is makemegenius.com. It is for kindergarten through, it says 7th, however, at some points it says 8th grade. I would not call this a good website. I would call it maybe okay. The first thing I dislike most about this site is that their ads are as colorful and enticing as the pages. So this is an ad. A child of a certain age would not know that. It would take a parent turning around or an instructor turning around for 2 minutes before they clicked on, oh, that has an A or a plus sign or a pencil. I wonder if I can draw. So I'm not exactly happy about that, just because with younger kids it would be an issue. The second thing, however, is that this site shows appropriate activities for kindergarten to 7th grade. So it's not a bad site. However, it does focus solely on scientific information. They have a couple of other cool facts, educational PowerPoints, which are actually PowerPoints. If you go here, they actually come as PowerPoints, so a student or child would need to know how to work those. Fun jokes. This would be fun as a cultural assignment, maybe. Jokes from different cultures, children Hindi jokes. I also like this site because their videos have accents from, I would say, around India. But so for here, when you click on it, animals, for kindergarten students, animals, homes, and bird nests. And it's great. It has the video. It works right away. It says children can learn about different types of homes and animals. It just gives a brief explanation on what you can use this for. That's really useful for instructors and parents. So I would say that's a good thing about this. Lastly, let's go back to the home page. For the amount of links on this page, all work well and are useful to what they are trying to do, but this site is not one I would let students independently use at a certain age, maybe more towards 5th, 6th, 7th grade I would let them use alone, but any younger than that, probably not. However, it is a great resource for teachers to use, especially see and learn videos, educational PowerPoints, plant biology parts. This is a great resource for teachers to use just because it saves on a little bit of work. It's easy to go through them and see what works for us, what doesn't, and then have that little bit of an extra resource for our students. So, overall, not bad, not ugly, not great. I would say this is an okay website. So, back to my presentation page. These are the sites that I used. So back to the first one, unicef.org, the good. NWO killers, so weird, but I would say it's bad, not okay, more bad. Irish Rex Online, ugly, and nothing useful, like I said, unless you're willing to bet on horses. And makemeagenius.com for educational, slash bad, maybe, slash okay. So that is my EFC 416, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the educational video. Again, my name is Sarah Pagel, and I can't wait to go farther in learning about educational technology.